Dear students, we'll continue with the exercise 5.3 introduction. In that 13th question, how many terms of the AP 24, 21, 18 must be taken so that sum is 78? See, there is a series. This is the AP series. How many such terms should be taken so that the sum is 78? So we need to calculate. We need to calculate the value of n for which the sum is 78. So how we are going to proceed? So what is given to us? They have given A 24, and what we know? We know D, succeeding term minus preceding term, 21 minus 24, which is equal to minus 3. Now what we need to calculate? We need to calculate n. So they have given Sn, that is Sn is what is Sn? 78. We need to calculate n, number of terms for which the sum will be equal to 78. So what formula we have? We have Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Now what is Sn? 78. Write as it is. N we need to calculate, keep as it is. Okay, 2 into what is A? A is 24 plus what is n here? N I need to calculate, keep as it is. D minus 3. Fine. So 78, I'll transfer it to the left hand side, that is 78 into 2 is equal to n. I'll keep it outside as it is. 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4 plus, wait, minus into plus, minus 3n, minus into minus plus 3. Now 78 into 2 keep as it is. N let it be 48 plus 3, 51. 51 minus 3n. Now 78 into 2 I'll keep as it is. 51 into n, 51n. Minus 3 into n, 3n into n, minus 3n square. Now I'll transfer this 3n square to the left hand side. What it will become? 3n square plus 51 become minus 51. This plus 78 into 2. Because 78 into 2 is already there on the left hand side. What is there here? 0. Now I need to solve this quadratic equation so as to get the value of n. So in quadratic equation, how many solutions that we are going to get? We are going to get 2 solutions. Let us see. So I'll write 3n square. 3n square minus 51n plus 78 into 2, okay, is equal to 0. Fine. Now I'll divide entire equation by 3 because 3 is here. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 is a multiple of 3. I can divide it by 3. Next, 7 plus 8, 15. Is 15 multiple of 3? Yes. So I can go ahead with 3. So n square. What I'm doing? Divide the entire equation by 3 to simplify my calculation. Directly you can solve it, but to simplify my calculation, what I'm going to do? Divide the entire equation by 3. N square minus 3 into 17. 17n plus 3 2s are 6. 3 6 are 18. Okay. 3 2s are 6. 1 left. 6. See. 3 2s are 6. 1 left. 18. 3 6 are 18. Into 2 is equal to 0. Or else n square minus 17n plus 2 6 the 12. Carry 1. 2 to the 4 plus 1. 52. Now, so if I multiply, I need to write 2 terms in such a way that I should split the 70n as in such a way that When I add or subtract, I should get minus 17. When I multiply, I should get 52. So 52, 13 fours are 52. See, 52 can be written as 13 into 4 minus 13 minus 4 minus 13 minus into minus plus 13 fours are 52 I got. When I multiply, I got 52. The product is plus 52. When I add minus minus, I'll keep minus as it is. 13 plus 4, 17, satisfied. Now, n square minus 13n minus 4n plus 50, sorry, plus 52 is equal to 0. So, n is in this, n is common, n minus 13 minus 4 is common, n minus 13 is equal to 0. 4 13s are 52, that only I have written. Okay. Now, n minus 13 is equal to 0, n minus 4 is equal to 0. So, n is equal to 13 and n is equal to 4. So, you can take the you can take 4 terms, then the sum will be equal to 78, or else you can take 13 terms, then the sum will be equal to 78. Please note this down. Next, 14th question, find the sum of, see, these are the examples that I am solving for you. So, before we go to 5.3, we should know all these examples. Then only we will be able to solve exercise 5.3. So, 14th example, find the sum of the first 1000 positive integers. Second question, second sub question, the first n positive integers. See, what we need to calculate, what is given to us first. So, we need to calculate the first 1000 positive integer, sum of first 1000 positive integers. See, the series will be like this, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus up to plus 1000. So, first 1000 numbers ka sum we need to calculate. So, what we need to do, see, what is given to us, what is the given data. We know first term, that is a is equal to 1. We know the last term, L is equal to 1000. Fine. Then Sn will be equal to, sorry, S1000 will be equal to n divided by 2 into a plus n minus 1 into, sorry, n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. So, since I am finding for 1000 terms, so 1000 divided by 2. Why did I write 1000? Because the difference is 1. So, we need to find the sum of first 1000 terms. So, n will be obviously equal to 1000. Already we know n. And we know last term. So, before we proceed, either you can proceed in this way, or else, since you know first term and last term, I can make use of this formula, a plus l. S1000 is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. What is n? Because I know first term, I know last term. I need not go for C. Last term will be a plus n minus 1 into d is nothing but a last term. Instead of that, we replaced it with L. So, we can use this formula because we know first term as well as last term. So, what is n here? 1000 divided by 2. What is a here? A is 1 plus last term is 1000. Now, 2 1s are 2 500s. 500 into 1000, 1000, 1. 5 1s are 5, 0, 0, 5 1s are 5, followed by 2 zeros. That is 5,05,000. Directly you can calculate. Fine. Next, this one. Solution. The first n positive integers. We know what is the last term. So what we need to do? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n. We don't know what is n. So how we are going to calculate? We are going to make use of the same formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus l. So what is n? N is n only, last term, that is 2 by 2. A is 1 plus l is n. So this will be equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. That's it. See how this formula is going to helpful. So I am going to give one example. Find the sum of first 500 integers, first 500 positive integers. At that time, S500 is equal to 500 into 500 plus 1 divided by 2. 2 ones are 225s. Sorry, 250s. 250 ka double is nothing but 500. 250 or 250s. So 250 into 501. So you can get the value here. So this is how it is going to be helpful. Please note this down. Next, 15th example. In that, find the sum of first 24 terms of the list of numbers whose nth term is given by an is equal to 3 plus 2n. So earlier we knew. So in the earlier problem, first term was given to us and the series was given to us. We used to calculate sum of terms. But now here in this, only they have given an and they are asking us to find sum of 24 terms. At that time, what we need to do? See, look at the procedure. What I am going to do? Already what is given to us? So what is given to us? An is given. An is equal to 3 plus 2n. So in place of an, I will place 1. A1 is equal to 3 plus 2 into 1. Okay. A1 is equal to 3 plus 2, 5. Now what we need to do? We need to place 2 in place of n. 3 plus 2 into 2. A2 is equal to 3 plus 4. A2 is equal to 7. See, we got to know what is first term. A is equal to 2. Or how we are going to write the series? We got first term as 5. The second term as A2 as 7. So what is the difference between second term and first term? 2. If I add 2 to it, I'll get next term 9. If I add 2 to it, I'll get. If I add 2 to this term, I'll get the next term, that is 11, and so on. Now we got A. A is equal to 5 and D is equal to 7 minus 5, that is equal to 2. What we need to calculate? S24. What is the value of n here? 24. Fine. Now S24 is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We cannot use the last formula, that is n by 2 into a plus l, because we don't know the last term. So S24 is equal to, what is n? N ka value is 24. 24 divided by 2 into what is a here? A is 5 plus what is n? 24 minus 1 into 2. Now 2 ones are 2 12s are. Write 12 as it is. 2 5s are 10. Plus 24 minus 1 is nothing but 23. 23 multiplied by 2 is nothing but 46. If you want to write, you can extend one more step, but it doesn't make any sense. See, 24 minus 1 is nothing but 23. 23 double it, 46. So 12 into 56. 46 plus 10 is nothing but 56. So 12 6 is 72, carry 7. 12 5 is 60 plus 7, 67. That is 672. That is S24 is equal to 672. 72. Please note this down. Next, last example, 16th example, that is a manufacturer of TV sets produce 600 sets in the third year, 700 sets in the seventh year. Assuming that the production increases uniformly by a fixed number every year. If the production is increasing uniformly by a fixed number, then we'll consider it as an arithmetic progression. So that is a hint. Okay, next. What we need to find? The production in the first year. What is the production in the first year? That is first term we need to calculate. Next, the production in the 10th year means 10th year ka production, not sum of 10 years ka production, only whatever the amount of TVs that are produced in the 10th year. Next, the total production in 7 years. So, from first year to till 7th year, whatever the TVs that has been produced by the company, we need to add and we need to give. Okay, now, solution. So, we'll solve first one. What is that? The production in the first year. So, before that, what is given? What is given to us? A, C. 600 sets. 600 sets in the third year. So, A3 is equal to 600. That is A plus 2D is equal to 600. Next, what is given? Next, 700 sets in the 7th year means A7. A7 is equal to 700. Or else we can write it as A plus 60. A7 can be written as A plus 60 is equal to 700. Now, I will call it as equation 1 and equation 2. I will solve. How I am going to solve? A plus 2D is equal to 600. A plus 60 is equal to 700. Yes, 700. Now, minus. So, minus 4D is equal to minus 100. D is equal to, this minus will get cancelled. 100 divided by 4. 4 ones are 425. D is equal to 25. So place the value in one of the equation. So equation 1 becomes then, so A plus 2 into, in place of D I am going to place 25 is equal to 600. Or else A is equal to 600 minus, I'll write one more step. A plus 2 into 25, 50 is equal to 600, or A is equal to 600 minus 50. A is equal to 600 minus 50 is nothing but 550. Yes. So the production in the first year is equal to 550. Next, this is answer for the first question. The production in the first year is equal to, I can write, the production in the first year is equal to 550. Next, what they asked? Production in the 10th year. So production in the 10th will be A10. So A10 is equal to A plus 90. Yes or no? Okay. What is A here? A is 550 plus 9 into D is 25, which is equal to 550 plus 824. 425 will give me 100. 825 will give me 200. 925 will give me 225. Yes. 0 plus 5, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 5 plus 2, 7. 775. So, TVs that have been manufactured in the year 10, only year 10 is equal to 775. Now, this is the, what is that? The production of TVs in the 10th year is equal to how much? 775. Please note this down. Next, third part, the total production in first 7 year. Then I need to calculate S7. For the third one, S7 is equal to, so n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Before that, I can use this formula, or else I know the amount of TVs that are manufactured in the year 7. Seventh year is equal to 700. Okay, I know first term and I know last term. I can use A plus L formula. Fine. A plus L. So n is 7 year divided by 2. What is A year? A is 550. What is L year? 700. Because last year is 7th year and we know the 7th year ka production. So 7 by 2. So 500 plus 700 is nothing but 1200, 1250. Divided by 2 means 2 1s are 2 6s are 12, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. Now 625 multiplied by 7. Okay. 600 into 7. 4200. 600 into 7. Or else I'll write one more steps. 600 plus 25. 7 6 are 42. 4200. 25 is 625 will give me 150. 725 will give me 175. Which is equal to, I'll write 75 as it is, 2 plus 1 3, 4375. Total number of TVs manufactured in 7 years means total production. Therefore, total production in 7 years is equal to 4375. Please note this down. Now we'll start with exercise 5.3. In that, the first main is find the sum of the following APs, arithmetic progressions. See, first you can solve very easily. The second, little bit tricky. I am going to solve it for you. See, minus 37, minus 33, minus 29 up to 12 terms. We need to find the sum of 12 terms. See, what is A here? What is given to us? What is given to us? A is equal to minus 37. Yes. And D is equal to minus 33 minus of minus 37. Yes or no? Why I placed bracket here? Because minus is there. Now, minus 33, succeeding term minus preceding term will give me D. So, which is equal to minus 33 plus 37, which is equal to, plus is greater. So, which sign is greater? Positive is greater. I need to plus the greater number minus smaller number. 37 minus 33. Basics of integers. Now, I know A, I know D. I can easily calculate S12. So, S12 is equal to, or S12 is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Fine. So, what is n here? N is 12. N is 12 divided by 2. 2 into A is minus 37 plus 12 minus 1. Means n is 12. 12 minus 1 into 4. D is 4. Now, 2 1s are 2 6s are 6 into plus into minus minus 37. 2 7s are 14, carry 1, 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7. Minus 74 plus 12 minus 1 is nothing but 11, 11 into 4 is 44. So again I need not write one more step. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 into 4 is 44. Now 6 into, now minus 74 plus 44. Which sign is greater? Minus sign is greater. Keep it. Bigger sign, bigger number minus smaller number. 74 minus 44. 4 minus 4, 0. 7 minus 4, 3. Be careful. So plus into minus minus, 6 3s are 18. Answer is minus 180. Please note this term. Okay, next third question, first main, third sub question. See, it is there in decimal, and don't get panic, it is very easy. So we should follow the procedure. What is that procedure? So we need to see, in this series we need to find the sum of 100 terms. So what is A? A will be always the first term. A is equal to 0.6. D succeeding minus preceding, 1.7 minus 0.6. After decimal, one digit is there. After decimal, directly I can proceed. 7 minus 6 is 1.1. So 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1. 1.1. D is 1.1. So what we need to calculate, n is equal to 100. We need to calculate S 100. Fine. So proceed. S 100 is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. What is n here? N is 100. Fine. 100 divided by 2 into, what is 2 into 0.6 plus n is 100 minus 1. What is d? D is 1.1. Now proceed. Don't get panicked. 2 ones are 250s are 50 into 2 into 0.6. 2 6 are 12. 1.2. Say 2 6 are 12. After decimal, one digit should be there. After decimal, one digit is there. Plus 100 minus 1 is nothing but 99. 99 into 1.1. Now write 50 as it is. 1.2 plus 99 ones are 99. Carry 9. 99 ones are 99 plus 9. 108. See, after decimal one digit, after decimal one digit. Now 50 into, see, after decimal one digit is there, after decimal one digit is there. 2 plus 9, 1. Carry 1. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. Carry 1. 1 plus 0, 1 and 1. So we need to place one decimal here, that is 110.1. I think you know these basics. See, I'll remove, see, if I multiply with 10, it will become 5 into 1101. So if I multiply it, see, 50 can be written as 5 into 10. 10 into 110.1 is nothing but the decimal will move to the right. So when I multiply with 10, the decimal will move to the right by one place. If I divide it by 10, the decimal will move to the left by one place. See, now I am multiplying it with 10. It will move by one place. See, now 5 ones are 5, 0, 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. 5505. Please note this down. Okay, dear children. So fourth sub question in the first main. So I have taken the three, second, third and fourth. First one was very easy. So these three were quite difficult. So I tried to address these problems. And one more thing. So practice is very important and the basics are very important for the simplification. Steps I can teach you, but the basics and this solving problem you can get it through practice. Practice is very important and basics are very important. Now procedure will remain the same, only simplification differs. If you are good at simplification, solving the questions will be easy. So please go through it. Next. In this 1 by 15, 1 by 12, 1 by 10 up to 11 terms. See, A is equal to 1 by 15, that is first term. And D, I need to calculate succeeding term minus preceding term, that is 1 by 12 minus 1 by 15. Fine. Next, see, how can I calculate? Directly I can calculate the LCM, that is, which is greater? 15 is greater. So I'll count the multiples of 15. 15 ones are 15. Is there anything in 12 multiple 15 is there? No. 15 twos are 30. In 12 multiple 30 is there? No. 15 threes are 45. In 12 multiple 45 is there? No. 15 fours are 60 and 12 fives are 60. See, common least multiple is 60. The first is common least multiple is 60. So or else you can calculate 12, 15. So 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15. So these two are co-prime. I need not proceed further. So 3 into 4 into 5, 3 fours are 12, 12 fives are 60. 60 will be LCM. Directly you can calculate. So 12 fives are 15 fours are. So 5 minus 4. So it will be equal to 1 by 60. Next, n is equal to 11. We need to calculate sum of first 11 terms. Fine. So what is the formula? S11 is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Fine. What is n? 11 divided by 2. 2 into what is a? A is 1 by 15. A is 1 by 15 plus what is n? 11 minus 1. What is d? 1 by 60. Fine. Next, keep 11 by 2 as it is. That 2 divided by, say, 2 into is 2 divided by 15. Keep as it is. Plus 11 minus 1 is nothing but 10 into 1 divided by 60. Now 11 divided by 2, 2 divided by 15 plus 6 divided by, 10 divided by 60. Yes or no? 10 into 1, 10 divided by 60. So I need not cut this down. Directly see 11 by 2 is 60 is 15 multiple. 15 fours is 60. Then 60 will be the LCM. You can calculate it. 15 into 4, 2 fours. 60 ones are. Fine. 2 fours are 8 plus 10 ones are 10. Or else 11 divided by 2 is equal to 8 plus 10 is nothing but 18 divided by 60. Fine. Now 6 threes are 18, 6 tens are 60. Now can we simplify further? No. 11 into 3, 33 divided by 20. So this will be your answer. S11 is equal to 33 divided by 20, or S11 is equal to 20 ones are 20. What left? 13 left. 13 divided by 20. Please note this down.